brought it out from the banks of the Damsui River into the city it is today. And the area where the boats landed was called Ximending, or, as I like to call it, West Door Ding. If it's young, if it's trendy, if it's out there, it's Ximending. So this is Ximending, and it's kind of like the Shinjuku, Shibuya area of Tokyo. It's where all the kids hang out, and it's also kind of a place where lots of new ideas kind of start.
The trend-setting
Yeah, you can see cosplay, you see people dressed up in all sorts of different, where you have American Street, and that's where lots of kids come and dress like hip-hop. But then you also have, the costume street where you can get pretty much anything you would ever want.
Oh, I love costumes.
Yeah, I know, with your theater and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, Taipei is cool. You have pockets of community. So you have Tianmu, that's like an international area. You have Dongchu, which is kind of like the upper scale area. Ximending is that fun kids area.
Well, I like how this is like it's become a street mural, and there are lots of different things represented. Like we passed a few of the famous film icons.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
You should see the weekends. There's all sorts of strange people. Hip-hop culture first hit Taiwan streets in the 80s. The dance moves, clothes, bling bling, and street culture soon became synonymous with the Taiwanese youth. And Ximending continues to be the place which caters to your every hip-hop need. I think that's something that you'll find in Taipei, is that you'll see lots of styles. You have people wearing Japanese, Korean style, that's kind of the Asian influence. And then you'll have a lot of American, kind of European, Western culture influence. So you have stuff like really, really hip-hop.
I'm really amazed, like just walking around, seeing sort of how many people are into hip-hop.
Well, here you'll see it on the street. You'll have guys going around on skateboards. Yeah, you really feel like you're not in Taiwan anymore when you walk around these streets.
It sort of feels that way. It feels like I've just entered the Bronx. Or Queens. Feels like Queens a bit.
Well, to feel like Queens, you need to get dressed.
Like a king.
You get like a king. All right, go put this on. Try it on.
Okay. The first time I walked through Ximending, I did feel like I was suddenly in someplace like Tokyo or something. There are these specific alleys and places that you can go that each one has a completely different flavor. I like that. I think it's a place where especially young people can go and try things that maybe they're not too confident about.
This is my friend, Brook.
Hi, nice to meet you.
This is Kevin. He is the tattoo man in all of Ximending. So if you need anything on your hand, on your arm, bicep, butt, anywhere, he's the man to see.
Okay. This is a nice looking shop.
Yeah, 他想要有一个对. Do you have something you have in mind?
I really like maybe something like this style. It's tribal, yeah?
有一点点那个原住民风。那我觉得在这边是一个 like a Taiwanese Aboriginal 类型在这里。Ah, the choices. Tattoos used to be taboo, but now whenever I bring my friends here, somebody always ends up getting inked. Let me see.
Okay.
All right, show off your tattoo. That looks good. I like it. Watch out, Miami. This is Taipei ink. Well, he can't really see it, so what do you think? Come on, show a little muscle.
Oh, yeah, all right. A little muscle. The little muscle I have.
Oh, no, that looks really good.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's really nice. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is still Fun Taiwan, and no, we have not changed presenters. I am still Janet. But this is Taipei, the fashion capital, where we can get away with anything. And yes, that includes outfits.
The dance club that we went to is just huge and people really enjoying themselves. I mean, there were so many people out that night, meeting friends there, and I find that it's a really entertaining, forward-thinking spot.
And so we danced and danced until 4, 5. It's easy to forget about the time and the possible hangover the next day when you're having so much fun. Luckily, Brooke and I are able to catch a few Z's on the train to Taichung in central Taiwan the next morning. Continuing the costume theme from the night before, Brooke and I dress up for the part of traveling to Taichung. Brook to Taichung, which is Taiwan's 3rd largest city, and it's also renowned for being one of the sunniest cities all over the island. I think we just might have chosen the one day a year that it rains.
Well, I feel a little bit bad. I mean, I know you got dressed up. You're even wearing your purple shoes.
As you can tell, yes, I am dressed quite differently from how I normally dress. And that is because we are in also the design capital of all of Taiwan. You'll find lots of artists here, lots of really cool designed buildings. So we're not going to let a little rain stop us, are we?
No, we're off.
Shall we? Rain or shine, heels or boots, we're ready to take a stroll through the wide avenues and boulevards characteristic of Taichung City. The storefronts, coffee, and tea houses all have a Texas feel in that everything is bigger. To get a better understanding of Taichung's artistic side, we head to meet up with my designer friend. Brook.
Hi, nice to meet you.
This is Naomi. She's an artist and also an interior designer here in Taichung. She knows a lot of the good places to check out for some of this kind of like interior design. Many people choose where they live based on the weather. Not only does good weather make you happier, it also influences the nature of the city, the personality of the people, and even the designs and architecture of the buildings.
Right, this whole store is lit up not only by artistic lighting, but also with natural lighting coming in.
Yeah, like I was saying, Taichung has lots of sunlight all year round. They say it's almost like Hawaii, where it's almost boring because the weather's always so good.
Oh yeah.
And so because of that, they really take advantage of it, making huge windows, having natural sunlight all coming in all the time. It really opens up the spaces, makes it feel like a warm place to be.
It's great.
An artist or designer can get inspiration from many places. Naomi brings Brooke and I to one of the best environments for the impoverished artist. Free rental space in atmospheric historical factories. This is Stock 20 and perhaps the birthplace of the next Van Gogh, Picasso?
20号仓库这边，它前面是一个火车站，然后是一个快速，然后在它的背后，就是一个充满了那种红砖，还有那个枕木，所以你会觉得来到这里，就好像来到一个另外一个古迹的一个世界。那在这边进行创作是蛮特别的。
真的每个空间都不太一样。They do all sorts of different. Everyone is different. Oh, do you hear that? That's actually the train.
Oh, behind it.
Yeah. So 这个就是那个以前真的是一个was a train kind of depot where they would have all sorts of shipments and things in here. And so Naomi was saying that later on they didn't have anybody living here, and it was just kind of wasted space. So then they opened it up for artists to come in, just kind of do whatever they wanted.
That's great. So the government took the opportunity to provide the artists with the space they didn't have otherwise.
Yeah.
I do like Taichung. I think that it feels to me as if everything about this city encourages the arts and culture to grow and flourish. Here we are, for example, in this place that allows young artists to develop their talents and then enter a market that is something like we've seen in Taipei. I think that this is the place that encourages people to grow and encourages people to be more creative, and then they can enter the commercial market.
I love factories. I'd love to turn this into a loft. Hi, 你好。
你好。
嗨，你好。
你应该看这个时候很手痒。
好喜欢。
你想画我们可以，墙壁上可以画。
真的吗？
对啊。
Okay, so y'all, I don't know. 我真的不知道要画什么乱画。
How much time do we have?
I don't know, not that much time.
It's even 5 days.
Yeah. You know, really having a space like this is just awesome. You have so much creativity. Like, I don't know where to start. And everybody would probably do their own thing. You know, Naomi would probably turn this into an art gallery. Brooke would probably turn this into a theater. Me, who knows, maybe a photo gallery or a studio or a place for kids to run around and paint everything.
Stock 20 that we're in right now reminds me of some of the places that I've been lucky enough to visit in the past. I had a friend who lived in LA and was a painting student and had access to a large studio. And we would spend hours and hours just throwing paint at canvases. And I think that this place really allows for, one, it's free. Ready? Here we go!
It's an artist at work, and I think Taichung is actually perfect for Brooke because he is really expressing his individuality right now.
Kind of, but...
My turn. But enough suffering for our art. After a short break, we head upmarket to indoor pools, luxury motels, and extravagant bedrooms. Don't touch that remote.